Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Hafiz Sultan Arafat. My name are 243433079. I want to present it about logical mathematics. The first is about meeting 13, about mathematical induction. What is mathematical induction? Mathematical induction is a technique developed for mathematical proof. Math induction is used to test conjectures that, that follow a repeated process with a pattern. Example, in the US, with 1 cent and 5 cent coin, if a 3 cent coin is introduced, every price equals to 8 cent can be represented using 3 and or 5 cent coin. Like the formal statement is for all n bigger or same than 8 and can be represented by 3 and or 5. The simulation 3 and or 5 for n bigger or same than 8 can be written like this. Uh, from the previous table, shows that an inductive proof that support the claim that Pn is true for all values of n bigger or same than 8. If and only if all of the number n meets the criteria like n more bigger or same than 8. The k order in the table tells us how to obtain the k value using 3 and 5 cent coin. To continue filling the table in the k plus 1 order using 3 and 5 cent coins. The secret from that is if k is obtained with at least one 5 cent coin, then k plus 1 is obtained by replacing the previous 5 cent coin with two 3 cent coin. So the conclusion is to show that Pn is true for all integer n bigger or same than 8, we need to show that P8 is true. And then we need to show that the truth of P times k plus 1 is obtained from the truth of Pk. Formally, ordinary mathematical induction can be written like this in the picture. Now the example of mathematical induction. If n is a natural number, then 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus n equals to n times n plus 1 for 2. Uh, the first step, we need to show that P1 is true. P1 equals to 1 times 1 plus 1 for 2. It's equals 1. It is true. And then we do the induction step. You can read it like this in the PowerPoint like this. And then until that, we get the proof is that Pk plus 1 is equals to k plus 1 times k plus 2 per 2 equals to k plus 1 times k plus 2 per 2. Strong mathematical induction. Strong mathematical induction is similar to ordinary induction but allows multiple initial value proofs. Of strong mathematical induction also involves two stages, namely the basis stage and the induction stage. The difference is that the basis stage can have several initial value proofs, and in the induction stage, the truth of predicate Pn is assumed not only for all one value, but for all values up to k, so that P times k plus 1 can be proven true. Strong mathematical induction 2. To show that for all n Pn is true, we need to do the basic stage. Prove that P1, P2, P3, and until Pn are true. Induction stage. Show that the truth of P k plus 1 is obtained from the truth at the basic stage. Formally, strong mathematical induction can be written as follows. You can read it in here. And then the strong math induction example. The question is, prove that any integer greater than 1 is divisible by a prime number. Solution. The idea behind the induction step is that If a given integer greater than 1 is not prime, then it is the arithmetic product of two smaller positive integers, each greater than 1. Assuming that each of the smaller integer is divisible by a prime number, then the prime number is also divisible by the first given integer. The case is prove that the function Pn equals n is divisible by prime numbers. The basic stage is test the P2 equals 2 is divisible by prime numbers. Namely 1 and 2 are prime numbers. The induction stage are the first step is from the induction is so that for all integers k bigger or same than 2, if pi is true for all integers I from 2 to k, then pk plus 1 is also true. Let's k be any integer where k bigger or same than 2, and let I be divisible by prime number for all series I from 2 to k. We must show that for k plus 1 it is divisible by prime number. Case 1. K plus 1 is a prime number. In this case, k plus 1 is divisible by a prime number, namely itself. The second case is k plus 1 is not a prime number. In this case, k plus 1 equals ab, where a and b are integers with a bigger than 1 or smaller than k plus 1, and b bigger than 1 or smaller than k plus 1, and a bigger or same than 2, and or uh, smaller or same than k. By the induction hypothesis, A is divisible by a prime number P. In addition, since k plus 1 equals AB, we know that k plus 1 is divisible by A. Since k plus 1 is divisible by A and A is divisible by P, either transitively or by division, k plus 1 is divisible by the prime number P. So whether the value of k plus 1 is a prime number or not, it will always be divisible by a prime number. Uh, and then we continue about meeting 14. Meeting 14 is about set. Set is a collection of different objects that are not ordered. Objects in a set are called elements, member or elements of the set. Duplication of set element is not considered. The order in which set element appear is not considered. Set notation is usually capitalized, like A and capitalized, B capitalized, and others. Set member notation is usually the set member notation is usually lowercase, like in the PowerPoint. The donation and then the notation x element of A states that x is a member of the set A. The notation x not element A states that x is not a member of the set A. The notation kurung dan bulat bersilang states the empty set which has no members. Set of number. The set of natural number starts from 1 to infinity. The set of natural number is denoted by 1. The set of whole number starts from 0 to infinity. It is denoted by n0. The set of integer starts from minus infinity to infinity. The set of integers is denoted by z, where the positive denoted by z and the negative denoted by z minus. The set of rational numbers is all numbers that can be represented in the form of a fraction a per b, where a and b are integers. The set of rational numbers is denoted by key. Universal set and Venn diagram. U or S is the universe of all objects under the study. Example, U equals to X element N, X bigger or same than 20, or smaller or same than 45. The Venn diagram visualize the relationship between universal states, between universal sets. The example U is equals that 8 element n with x is bigger or same than 21 or x smaller or same than 33. A contain to 21, 22, 23 until 25 and B contain 26 until 31. You can see from the picture like this. Uh, the 23, 29, 31, 32 and 33 is not put on just to A or B because it's placed in the same place or in the same place as A and B or placed uh, outside the A and B. And then we about similarities of sets and subsets. Sets are said to have similarities if they have the same elements. The set of the same element is denoted by A equals B. The set of dissimilar elements is denoted by A, not similar by B. The set A is a subset of B if every element of the set A is also an element of the set B. The set A is a subset of B is denoted by A subset B. The set B is a superset of the set, like in the you can see on the picture like this. Cardinality of finite sets and equivalence of sets. A is said to be finite set if A contains exactly n elements. For a non-negative integer n is said to be cardinality of A and is denoted by A that have to that on the presentation and A or hashtag A. A is said to be an infinite set if A is not a finite set. Two sets of A and B are said to be equivalent if their cardinalities are the same. If A and B are finite, then A equivalent B. If A same with B. Uh, pa- Now we talk about power set. If A is a set, then the power set of A is a set whose members are all subsets of A. The power set of A is denoted by 2 the powers of A or weight powers of A or y times A. The example, given the sets A equals 1, 2, 3, answer the following. What is the power set of A? Determine the cardinality of the power set. Is 1, 2, uh, element A? Justify your answer. The first answer is power set of A. The power set of A denoted by 2 power of A is the set of all subset of A. So 2A equals to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, and not all of them. Cardinality of the power set. The cardinality of the power set is given by 2 power of n, where n is the number of elements in the original set A. Since A equals 3, we get 2 power of A is 2 power of 3. So it equals 8. Subset check. The third answer is subset check. Yes, 1 and 2 is subset of A because all of elements 1, 2 are also elements of A. This satisfies the definition of a subset where every element of the subset is contained in the original set. Thank you for the watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.